we really wanted to be in the top 100 U.S. News and World Report schools. It took us about 5 or 6 years to work our way into that. Once we got there, then we wanted to be in the top 50. So we did a study of the top 50, like what do they have that we don't have? 2 things stood out. Almost all of them had either a medical school or a law school. And so we always had it in our mind that we wanted to start some kind of professional school like that to add to all our other schools. But then when this opportunity came up, we were just like, let's go for it. We thought we needed 2 main things to start a medical school, a boatload of money and an amazing leader to make it happen. Stuart was one of the candidates. And when we had 3 finalists and he was the first one to come in. And after his interview, we all sat around and we were like, we don't need to make any more interviews. We have our person. This person was amazing.
I was struck by one thing that he said during the interview, and he goes, we're going to build a medical school that's unlike any other medical school in the United States. And I'm thinking, yeah, sure, I'm not really believing this. Well, now I believe it. So I think there are a lot of impressive things that Stuart's done, but really designing a unique medical school curriculum was perhaps the most impressive.
And I do just want to say that we have been accredited, so we are now the newest medical school in the United States.
Accreditation for a university is a set of standards that we must achieve to show that we're meeting the goals within the institution to serve our population, our students, when it comes to the quality of education that they receive. Same thing for a medical school. There's certain standards that they must be able to achieve to show that they're able to train physicians. What's unique about Dean Flynn coming to TCU is he was able to do it according to TCU's values and what we wanted to achieve.
This program that Dr. Flynn, Dr. Chadwick, and Judy have brought to Fort Worth is a standout program. And I think that it's exactly what not only Fort Worth needs, but that the nation, as they train physicians, that's what they need.
I think the dean and his concept for the school is fantastic. And it turns out that I really like Dean on the personal level. Dean Stuart is fantastic.
Thinking about how a medical school could come to Fort Worth and could generate medical students who might be interested in attending residencies at our system as they grew and developed really made sense. You start going to medical school, finish going through a residency, and we hope that people will stay or come back to North Texas.
I had incredible clinical experiences. I think that really prepared me to be a competitive residency applicant. Getting to work with so many different attendings and other team members teaches you a lot of the team dynamics that you need in order to operate day one as a resident.
I know growing up, the people that I've had the most instrumental and most effective part of my life have always been coaches in all kinds of sports. For me, by the time I left here, I called Dean Flynn coach because he meant that much to me.
1, 2, 3, cut. Dean Flynn, congratulations on your 10-year anniversary. That is a remarkable milestone and one truly worth celebrating. You're not simply building a medical school, you're helping shape the future of healthcare right here in Fort Worth. Because of your leadership, Fort Worth is stronger today and better positioned for generations to come. Congratulations, Dean Flynn, and thank you for all you've done for our city.
I phoned a friend, and that was Dean Stuart Flynn from the medical school at TCU. Dean Flynn said, "Rose, how can I help?" And I let him know I needed him to help lead this discussion among the hospital CEOs. He quickly let me know that his specialty was actually pathology and not obstetrics, but he wanted to do this for the hometown that had now welcomed him into Fort Worth. So he stepped up to lead the coalition.
One of the most important metrics to look at is the 100% match rate for each of the first 4 years since we've been graduating doctors from Texas Christian University. But it also says something about the institution, right? The respect and the credibility of this program, the brand, and how it has really become a household name in medical education across the country. You just don't back into a 100% match rate each and every year, you earn it.
The future looks so bright for the Burnett School of Medicine, and there's really only one person who could have brought us to this point, who could have built the team, who could have made all of this progress, and he could leave a lasting impression on everybody he meets. And I do mean a lasting impression. On behalf of all of the faculty, staff, deans, chairs, students, we thank you for your transformational leadership. All the things that make Burnett School of Medicine unique and special were a result of your vision, always putting the students first. Everything we do is to make a better experience for the students, our future physicians and empathetic scholars, and to serve our university and community. The ground has been tilled for this school to be a national benchmark for excellence and change the face of medical education forever.
Who's in the house?
The dean's in the house.